everything and get us back on board. Hopefully everybody will make it back and be able to find the video. I just want to make sure that I am centered, that you guys can see all the stuff, and we can try again. I'm gonna wait and see if anybody joins in. I'm so sorry for that problem. Yay, you guys can see me again? I'm so sorry, I don't know what happened. So crazy. YouTube just decided to, I don't know what. But I have to try and find it for the comments so that I can, let's see if I can find the next video like you guys found me. All right, yay, part 2. Well, a few of you are back. Let's see as we add in everybody. Hi, Jerry. Yay, you guys are starting to get in again. Thank you so much. And I hate to ask you, but can you click thumbs up again for me? That would be awesome. I'm so sorry for the problem. I did glue this piece on. I think this is where I froze, is where this one got glued on. But I did add the opposite one to the opposite corner. Hopefully everybody will come back. Silly, but it is what it is. I don't know what to do about that. Isn't that just crazy how it just did its thing? Kind of bizarre. But I'm gonna get you guys the link, and hopefully everybody will pop back in quickly. I'm gonna try and get the link. Jerry, is this your first time catching me live? Let's see, who are we missing? We're missing John. Who else are we missing? And we got Joyce. Donna's back. Mary's back. Kimberly's back. Rose is back. Sherry and Mom are back. Joyce is back. Julie's back. Who are we missing? We're missing Lou. Let me send everybody the new link because I'm sorry that happened. Crazy. But I threw one together real fast, so hopefully that's okay. Let me get the link to Kimberly M. Who else do I have to give it to? Sharon. I'm trying to think who else was Cheryl. Who else are we missing, guys? Janice. Was Janice on? I think she was. Monica. I think that's everybody that I can think of. Lisa, that's right. Let me get Lisa. What a crazy thing that happened. I don't know even why that happened because my internet was fine. But Kimberly V said that that happened to a friend of hers. So everybody will start slowly popping in. Please click the thumbs up for me. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jerry. I am working my way back into the card. I sent to Sharon. I sent to Cheryl and Monica and Janice and Kimberly M and Clem and Lou and Lisa the new link. So hopefully they'll come back. Hopefully they'll start popping in. But thank you all for popping back in. I hate that that happened. I'm so sorry about that. But let's go ahead and finish. So basically I took this triangle. This is where I froze. And then I added one right here. Okay, so next I'm going to show you the setup. So the next triangle goes along this side, and you want to leave a nice gap, okay, about 1/4 of an inch right next to that piece. And the other one, like we're mirroring, is also going to do the same thing right along this line, and you want to leave about 1/4 of an inch gap. Now my watch is gonna keep going off with all the notifications of everybody catching the video. Okay, so there is the 1/4 of an inch gap. So we're gonna glue these next, and then the last two. Thank you so much, Donna. I appreciate it. Well, it happens. Like, I don't even know why that happens. Crazy. Okay. So we're going to then add, the last two pieces are going to be here, and they're going to float, but I'll show you that in a minute. Let's just glue down these two pieces next. So I'm going to move this to the side. And what I'm going to do is tomorrow I will have a post with this video. I'm going to try and piece both videos together. I don't know if it will happen, if it will work. And if I can piece them together, eventually it'll be one video. But for now, I'll have it in 2 parts. And what I will do is I'll try and make a diagram to show you guys how to put your pieces down and in what order, because I think that that will be really helpful. Okay, so we want to put this one down here. We want about 1/4 of an inch right next to this triangle here. So you want to leave about 1/4 of an inch. I hate that Aneka is gone now. She found me. I didn't have a way to get her the information, but maybe she'll find her way back to us. So that's that piece there. And then we're going to add this one, and then I'm going to pull the roller out and do both of them at the same time. So far we have the 2 corners, these 2 pieces, then this one. Let's get the roller out. Yeah, I think it was just a YouTube glitch. And Kimberly Kimberly said that it happened to a friend of hers, and she had to do a part 2 video also, which is why I just decided to just end the video. I don't think it was ever going to come back. So these last 2 pieces we're going to place here. We don't need this one. You can always save this for another card and use it for your corner pieces. No, we're going to use dimensionals. We're just not there yet. Oh my goodness. YouTube, I try and go live for once instead of a recorded live, and you have to do this to me. Crazy. Okay, so there is that one. So I'm just going to move this out of the way. We're going to add this one. So when you place this one in, you want 1/4 of an inch next to this piece, a 1/4 of an inch here and a 1/4 of an inch here. So you just have to use your little glue sliding method, and you want to get this nice and straight. You have all your lines. See how they're 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch. And then here's the last one. I'm just so happy that I have the best watchers on the internet, because you guys are always so kind to me. And like, yeah, I mean, I couldn't help that YouTube decided to just, stop showing the video or something. I don't know. Probably the server that I'm on was glitched. Who knows? Okay, and again, you want a 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, and 1/4 of an inch here. So this is your really cool background. Isn't this awesome? So you start with 2 3-inch squares, and you start making your background, okay? So now we're going to add our flower, but first we're going to attach this on here. So on this one, I glued it flat, but you can also add dimensionals to it and raise it up. I am going to leave it flat for right now, and I'm going to raise my flower up, and I'm just checking for any glue residue, because glue happens. And depending on what you use, what designer series papers you use, and if you show, like, I have a very hairline amount of white just on this very edge right here, probably from the stress of my video not launching. So I love my little guillotine cutter, because you can cut like the tiniest little and we're going to add this here. So let's go ahead and put some glue on the back. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, this is a really fun card. I'm going to show you a couple more examples. And then for tomorrow, I'm going to try and have at least one more up on my website, so that you can see that when you see all of the blog posts for this project. All right, so we're going to add the background. Okay, so there it is. And you can, oh, forgot to put the dimensionals on the back. So we're going to add dimensionals on the back to our pretty flower from Thankful Garden. Thank you, Donna. I'm glad you guys like it. And as you can see, I have quite a bit of room on this backing for lots and lots of dimensionals. So not to disappoint you, I'm going to use plenty of them. And Monica left, and so she doesn't get to know how many I used. Just, that's how it works. Thank you, Mary. Yes, it's really pretty, and depending on which I forgot what I was going to say, which designer series paper you use, it changes the entire look of your project. So we have to do a sentiment also. Let me get my take your pick tool, because we wasted a lot of time with YouTube being slow and not letting you guys watch the rest of my video. So let's just go ahead and remove these quickly with the take your pick tool. Put it in my little pinch bowl. I got that pinch bowl in Green, Texas, when we were there for the convention in Houston. And if any of you guys are looking for a team to be on, I would love it if you were on my team, because I'm always looking for some great team members, and I already love all y'all already. So, you just need to join my team. I really like it with the gray. I'm excited that I put the gray on there. Okay, so there's that. So we're going to do this piece. So I have a piece of 2-inch basic white. It's 2 inches this way. I don't know how long it is. Let me see if I can measure it. 3.5 by 2 3.5 by 2 inches, and we're going to use the Elegant Edge topper punch. So I'm going to show you. We're going to stamp in Flirty Flamingo the words "Thankful for you, friend." All right, and we're going to put this kind of centered in my little frame there. I'm going to get my cleaner and we'll clean, and then I will show you how to use this edge punch. I don't know if you guys have this punch. Does anybody have this little punch? Let me clean up my mess. I'm already making messes. Messes everywhere. Let's close this. All right. So these are topper punches. So the way that they work is they have a channel, and it's a 2-inch channel. Well, obviously it's a tiny hair bigger than a 2-inch channel because it wouldn't fit in there. Okay, let's see. Yep, now it fits. So it has a 2-inch channel, and what you're going to do is you're going to open your punch, and you're going to slide your panel in all the way to the back. And see how when it's at the back, it presses up against this back part of the punch, and then you're going to punch and release all of your little pieces. Hopefully they won't be on my floor and they'll end up in this little pinch bowl, but who knows, they may end up on my floor. But I do have a cute little vacuum that cleans up my desk, so if I need to, I can do it. Okay, so when you pull this out, there is that border. But you also want to do the other side, so you press that one in until that flat edge is all the way to the top. And you give it a second press. Let's see if I can get those in there on the first try. Wow, check me out. So now you have this really beautiful tag. Rose, you're not keeping track for Monica. Monica, if she wanted to know, she could have been here. No, she left. I don't know. I guess she got tired of the swirly swirls. So what I decided to do next is I decided I didn't want this so wide. So what I was going to show you is if you trim at the edge of where this dips in, so you have your 3 little pieces, and then right before you get to that dot, you have a little dip in. John, stop instigating. John wants you to tell on me, Rose. I'm going to trim that piece off. And see, you could end up with 3 pieces for your... And I'm going to do the same thing. I forgot to say. I'm going to do the same thing here. And hopefully it won't cut off that H that I brought it far enough down. We'll soon see. But I'm going to attempt to trim that from right above that dot in that little divot. Oh yeah, it worked out. So there is my thankful for you friend. It worked out kind of good. And then you have these pieces that you can use for a smaller sentiment, or you can piece them together and put something larger like a circle over the top and cover that, and no one would ever know that it wasn't meant to be like that. So I always like to do really fun things with my tag toppers, and that's one of the fun things. All right, so let's go ahead and add, of course, more dimensionals, but I got to figure out where it's going to go and how it's going to sit and how many I need. So get ready to count, Rose. You guys are going to make me start hiding the amount of dimensionals that I use. I'm only kidding. I don't really care. I love that I use so many. Stampin' Up! Should see this video. Everybody should share this video to Stampin' Up! And tell them that they need to send me a whole case of dimensionals. Don't you think? Because I think that's what we should do. We should hit the share button on this video. We should send it to Stampin' Up! And say, look at how many dimensionals this lady uses. Please send her a case of dimensionals. Oh my goodness, you guys are something else. Did anybody else make it back that I missed saying welcome back to? If you are watching and you didn't let us know that you're back for the second part of this video, let me know. All right, so we're going to add this right here. Oh, I don't want these right here. I forgot. So erase 2. I took 2 away, Rose. I forgot about the stem right in the center there. All right, so there is my thankful for you friend. And we have the monochromatic background and the dual background. I didn't use them. They're in the trash. You're not going to give her an accurate count now. All right, so let me show you a couple other cards that I've made with the same. So I chose to use the Floral Impressions paper. Isn't this so pretty? And I added some florals. I actually used the stamps from Floral Impressions, but I used this punch that is on Last Chance. And if you guys do not have this punch is awesome. And I have used it for many different stamp sets, not just the one it came with. It makes, oh, Julie, thanks for coming back. I don't know if I said thank you to you earlier or not. I've lost count on who was here. But, so I love to use this punch. I think it's called like Floral, someone help me. What's the name of this punch? But it's on Last Chance now, but it's a really good time to get it because if it's on Last Chance, that means it's cheaper. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do with you guys? You guys love to tease me incessantly, and I love that you do. That means you love me, and that makes my heart happy. You guys are amazing, and I have the best group on the internet, literally the best group on the internet. Such awesome people, and super excited to have you be part of my lives every week. You definitely make my heart happy. I'm trying to find the name of that punch. I cannot find it. Anybody know the name of that off the top of their head? Something Blooms, probably. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so I punched them out first, and after I punched them out, then I used the stamp set and I stamped the outline stamp right over the top to fill in the pool party with pool party ink, and I think it turned out really cute. I think it's called Petal Park Builder Punch. Oh, thank you, Sherry. And it's on clearance. I think it's like almost half price. So it's a really good punch to have. And then this is the hexagon punch. Heartfelt Hexagon, I think is the name of it. And I don't know if that is on Last Chance. Does anyone know if... No, I don't think it is. I think that one's regular price. And the words are also from Floral Impressions. And then, of course, the Designer Series paper is from Floral Impressions. So, Petal Park Punch, if you don't have it, grab that. I also want to put my embellishments on the card. I used the retired, because I have to use my embellishments up until they're gone. If they're retired, they're retired. But any pink embellishment that you have in your stash would work really good. And you want to use that to accent the really pretty florals. So I've added 3 embellishments from these pink, these are called Tinsel Gem 4-pack. And you know, guys, you know what I forgot to tell you guys? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Rose, why didn't you remind me about the class? I have a class for June that is going to be amazing, and I hope that you will join me, but you have to register this week if you're going to take it, because time is of the essence to get our orders in so that I can get you your stuff. So this is the other card that I did with the same theme. And you can see in this one you have a very strong floral and a very strong stripe. And when you pair them together, and I did this one in this direction, when you pair two strong prints together, you can really see the angle of that movement of those triangles. And you can't see it as much when the cards are upright. You see it a lot more when the cards are sideways. This card, this is also the Floral Impressions paper. But this time I used Stylish Shape Circle and Nested Essential. I call this the coffin die because it just reminds me of Dracula. But it's the smallest one in Daffodil. And then I used this Thankful Garden. I used this really beautiful leaf here for this piece right here. And then I used this really gorgeous daffodil ribbon. And then I used more of these gems. I love these gems. The Tinsel Gem 4-pack is the yellow and the pink. And then I used these Freesia ones from the Tinsel Gem 3-pack. So I'm trying to use up my tinsel gems because I want to buy more gems. So the more you have, the more you can buy. But this has these extra dies which work really well with the masks. So I hope that you enjoyed watching me make these projects. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties, but it really was nothing that I could prevent. I do want to share with you my June class real quick so that you guys can see if you would be interested in joining. And I want to give you the opportunity to get the registration tonight because you will have to be registered by the end of the week. I'm going to expedite the class, but let me show you what we're going to be making. So let me move this out of the way and I'll bring it back at the last second. So the class is called Gallery Notes and Totes. So if you know what I'm talking about, we have this really gorgeous new bundle called Notes and Totes, and it's pretty amazing. So it's this fantastic stamp set with these dies that make these adorable tote bags. And thank you, Mary. I appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you so much. And so I'm doing a class with Notes and Totes, but I'm using gallery paper and I'm using the one of the beautiful motifs dies. So you need those, or you can substitute for something in your stash. But let me show you this amazing project. So this is my mini album, and you can also use it for recipes, for lots of things. It doesn't have to be photos. You have the beautiful ribbon on the band. You have this, and it's magnetically closed. You're going to open, and inside here you have little cards that are using the beautiful motif dies, which is why you need those dies. And there's 2 different styles, but you have 6 different pockets, all with different papers from the gallery. So this is one of the projects. And then there's 6 total projects. Then this box is one of the projects. Thank you, Julie. We're going to make this box, and then inside are the 4 cards. So I'm going to show you the 4 cards that we're going to make, and you can give this as a gift to somebody with the cards inside. It's really a beautiful suite of products, and the vision that I had, really, it far exceeded the vision that I had. So we're going to start with the first card. And this one is a gatefold, but it has a lot going on. You pull your little ribbon and your gate swings back, and you have this gorgeous scene on the inside. Yeah, I'm going to make a similar box for my daughter Johanna, who wants to give her preceptor from her nursing days. When she was in nursing school, she had to shadow a nurse, and she drinks a lot of tea, and she wanted to give her a bunch of tea bags. And so I'm gonna alter that project and make it for tea bags, make it a little shorter for her. But anyway, that's our first card. Then we have, let me do this one next. This is a beautiful card. It has beautiful embossing folder on it and a very elegant tote. You can put a gift card inside. Where's my gift card? Oh, here it is. This gift card's always on my desk, but you could put a gift card inside if you wanted for the recipient, whatever kind of gift card you want. And then it opens up like this, and you have a special card. And then this is my third card, and this one has the really cute fence on there. Yes, this paper is gorgeous. So this is a belly band. It comes off, and when you open, you have a beautiful tote inside. Pretty amazing, I think. Quite impressed with the way this turned out. And what was really fun is you can also put a gift card in here and close it inside of your card, and when they open, the recipient has a gift card in this really cute little beach tote. So we'll learn how to make this pop-up card. Where is the belly band? So it's going to be 6 projects, pretty amazing, and very intricate but fun. And then the last project, this one's fun. I'm going to leave it on the desk because it folds flat. And it's an easel card, but it also has a pop-up. So you could see here as I released my easel. Well, actually, here's the inside. Sending warm wishes, relax and enjoy. But as you set up your easel card here, your pop-up stands up, and you can also tuck into this bag another gift card if you would like to. It's pretty fun and amazing, and I am in love with this little bundle. I think it's fantastic, and I can't wait to go to class with you guys on Zoom and teach you how to make these amazing cards that you could give someone and just knock their socks off. And not only that, you get this gorgeous box to put your cards in, and they sit beautifully in here, and you can gift them to the recipient in such a lovely way. And this is my class that I'm doing. So it is called, no, you haven't signed up for this, Joyce. This is the first time that I'm showing it. Let me give you the registration form. I'm going to grab the link. Give me a second, and I will post it in the chat. Thank you, Clem. Let me type what this is. Let me move this out of the way. It's called the Gallery Notes and Totes Class Registration Form. And of course, I spelled class wrong because my fingers don't want to work today. Okay, there we go. I think I did it right now. So that's the registration form for that. Let me give you the other registration forms as well. If you're doing June game night, that will be on the 26th. And you don't want to miss it because we have so much fun at game night. And if you would like to see a game night, thank you, Julie. I appreciate it. This is the June game night registration. And then we also have, if you have not signed up or if you need to fill out your registration form for the Celebratory Sips Stamp Camp. Let me get back to the, oh, I keep losing the stream. Okay, there it is. This is your registration for Celebratory Sips Stamp Camp. And if you want in on Stamp Camp, I will be cutting probably starting this weekend at some time. So if you sign up by the end of the month, and by the end of the week, I will let you get in. So I hope that you will join and do these gorgeous projects with me. The Notes and Totes link doesn't work. Let me try and grab it again. Let me just make sure that my settings are set up for everybody to be able to... I already have a registration for it. So, let's see. Yeah, it should be good. Let me grab another link. It's probably going to be a little different because every time I ask it to shorten the URL, it gives me a different link, but I will try again. Try that one, guys, for the Notes and Totes. Did the second one work? Okay, good. Joyce, thanks for hanging out with us, and I hope that that second link worked better. I don't know what happened, but those are the links for all of the projects. I'm going to go ahead and remove this top one since you said it wasn't working. And I will add, I will copy this. Let me see if I can copy. Let me see if I can copy that link and paste it with information. Paste. This is the gallery Notes and Totes Zoom class. I think I spelled gallery wrong, but hopefully it worked. Did it post? There we go. Okay, good. All right, guys, I'm glad that it works for you. I hope that you will join my class. Thank you, Julie, for coming to part 2. Sorry that this was so long, and it's just because sometimes technology is not our best friend. But I hope that you enjoyed this and that you'll try your hand at making some of these projects. Thanks for hanging out with me. Lou, I will text you the links. Let me know right now who wants the links, and I will send them via text. Lou, did you try the last link that I put in there? It should be right above your comment almost. Thanks, Kimberly. I deleted the first link, so hopefully it won't be up there for anyone to grab by accident. I did try to delete it. Check the second link just in case that didn't work, Lou, but I can text you the link. You guys have an awesome rest of your night, and if you didn't click the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. I will try and piece both of these videos into one video if I can, and I hope that you guys will join my classes, and I will see you next time. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping! Thank you, John.